Hey everyone, welcome to From the Depths. I'm Minty, and this is episode 22 of the Battleship Brawl Tournament. In this episode, we have the Broadhead by myself facing off against the BB15 by the Light LOD. This is the semi-final match. The winner of this match will go on into the finals and will be one step away from winning the entire tournament. The loser will go down to face the Sledgehammer in the finals of the secondary bracket, and then the winner there will come back up to face whoever wins here. So we're getting right down to it, folks. There's only 3 more episodes left until this is all done. Okay, so, seeing as how we are getting down, or seeing as how we've seen all of these ships multiple times anyway, we're just going to get the battle started right away. Both ships doing their thing, settling into the water, getting their weapons ready. Broadhead getting up to speed. BB15 doing what maneuvering it can do. We'll see who gets the first shot off here if they fire pretty much simultaneously. Broadhead fires first, but only about half of its armament. Once it turns, it'll get the other bits off, and the BB15 missed completely. The Broadhead landing some shots, doing just superstructure damage, really. Not really hurting anything important just yet. Oh, don't turn away and show your backside like that, Broadhead. That's your weakest armor. That's a really bad choice by the Broadhead. But you know the AI in this game, it does what it wants. So far, rather uneventful. Both ships 99%, not taking a whole lot of damage. The Broadhead needs to turn and get its backside facing away from its enemy. It keeps going like this, it's going to end up going out of range. It's actually out of range right now, but both it and the BB15 are sailing away from each other at the moment. They're kind of turning parallel. The Broadhead is faster. It's also more maneuverable. This is another edge case, it seems, because I don't know who to fault there when both ships were sailing away from one another. Because by the rules, they would both be at fault. But it seems kind of silly to declare them both disqualified and call the battle a draw, because we would just have to keep doing it anyway. So I think in that case, I'm just going to let it. I'm going to have to let it slide. I know it's my ship that's involved, and I'm not doing that just because it's my ship. But it's just, I mean, how do I call that? They were both sailing away. They were both the cause of the out-of-bounds condition. But it may not matter because it was definitely not long enough to actually cause a disqualification. And the BB15 is quite hurt. It is missing almost all of its guns. Now if it happens this time, with the BB15 sailing towards the Broadhead, it will be the Broadhead's fault. Period. The Broadhead will be at fault and bear responsibility for that. But the BB15 has taken some serious punishment. It's down to 58%. Wow. It is a really durable ship, but the Broadhead is making quick work of it. And it's also staying in range this time. Well, it's still going away. But yeah, it is definitely sailing away while the BB-15 is doing more of a parallel, slightly toward it. So if the Broadhead goes out of range here, it will be completely at fault. But it does not matter, as the BB-15 is AI dead. Yep, and there it is, despawning. So yes, there was that out-of-range condition there that was a little bit sketchy. But it ended up not mattering because, well, the BB-15 failed to kill any of the Broadhead's guns. And you can't beat, you can beat the Broadhead, but it's going to be very difficult to beat the Broadhead if you don't take out its guns. It has a lot of rather powerful weaponry. But on the downside, they are pretty fragile. I'm actually kind of surprised at how one-sided that was. I was expecting the the BB15 to be quite formidable. But, well, maybe it was just luck of the draw. We'll see how it goes in round 2. That's why these matches are best 2 out of 3, so minimizes the getting lucky factor. So, get the BB15 spawned in there, out to 1,000 meters-ish. And then Broadhead, spawn in. Okay, we're good to go. We will get round 2 here underway. Will the BB15 be able to do a little bit better, knock out some of the Broadhead's guns, take advantage of the fact that it exposed its rear armor if it does do that again? Well, it seems to be turning a little bit more this time, so that's going to give the Broadhead a better opening volley. Yeah, see, outfired all of its guns there, punching into the BB15 and doing some serious internal damage. I don't think it did much in the way of actual significant damage. BB15 landed some hits. Looked like it's just some minor damage into the nose there, but nothing serious. Didn't take out any guns, and that's what you have to do to beat the Broadhead, is kill its guns. Oh, like that. There goes one gun. One of the HE guns torn straight off, got punched into through that weak rear armor. Because the rear armor is only 1 meter thick. Everywhere else you've got to go through a good 9 meters of armor. Some of it's spaced, but yeah. In the back there's only one layer of metal in the back of the Broadhead. No, we've got the range thing happening again. Looks like they're going to go out of range once more. But this time, the BB15 is more parallel. I'm gonna have to call this one against the Broadhead. It is out of range because the BB15 was not sailing away; it was more parallel at the time of the out of range condition came into existence. The BB15 is having a seriously difficult time hitting the Broadhead, though. Still out of range. Used 28 seconds. 30 seconds of the time, and we are back in range. Okay. Well, the Broadhead can't do that again. If it does that again, it'll be disqualified. But how's the BB15 doing? It's down to 72%. It has 2 guns functional this time, and both of them are able to aim at its opponent. So that is a good thing. Oh, I think it just knocked out another gun. Yep, BB15 killing another of the Broadhead's guns. Broadhead returning fire, slamming shells into the ever-durable craft's hull. Now the BB15 is immobilized. So... oh, that big hit on those center guns. Wow, took both of them out in one shot. Yeah, that's what you gotta do to win here, BB15. Uh-oh. This gun is looking away. Yeah, the turret was popped. The BB15 down to 60%, Broadhead 82%. It's getting kind of far out there in the range again, though. But it is already coming about. It looks like the out-of-range condition mainly happens when both ships are sailing away and they aren't able to turn around and come back toward one another before hitting the range limit. BB15 not giving up, though. Its gun's still firing away on the Broadhead. Broadhead down to 4 operable guns, one of them the HE gun, which is not going to be very effective against the armoring scheme of the BB15. I don't know where that shell was going. That was very poorly aimed. And then there... oh! There we go. The BB15 is despawning, actually. Well, that's it, folks. The BB15 has been defeated. My Broadhead will be moving on to the next round. It will be moving on to the finals of the tournament here. And we're going to be seeing another Sledgehammer versus BB15 match. Maybe see if the Sledgehammer can avoid getting flipped over and shot in the stomach and side and such. this time around. But hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys on the battlefield.